Junetta has put it very well, because
not,
indeed...
Not being a lawyer, he has done very well.
He's put it in layman's terms.
Yes.
That indeed what we are conducting now is the service, the Rukia Mass. After the Mass this afternoon, the final interment will be in State House, and the Speaker will convey a message to His Excellency the President that the House has agreed with him. But I also hear what the Honorable Karoli Omondi is saying. And probably, Honorable Speaker, if, and I say if, we were under ordinary circumstances, there are probably certain things, like the tax amnesty that was being granted to Kenyans, that maybe the Honorable Karoli Omondi or any other member of this House would have sought to save from this bill, and then the Honorable Speaker would have had something to present to the President, negating his reservation. Because what has happened with this, the death of this finance bill, Kenyans who are going to enjoy tax amnesty for the next 1 year will now not enjoy that tax amnesty. Kenyans, Honorable Speaker, who are also going to be exempted from e-teams, our small-scale business people and farmers who are going to enjoy exemption from e-teams, have now lost that opportunity with the death of this bill. But, Honorable Speaker, maybe is some of the learnings that we will continue to learn as a country, that when we consider bills in this House, and Honorable Speaker, I think the questions that are being asked to you by the member for Keio South, the member for Suba South, and also the issue raised by Senior Advocate Otiende Amolo, are critical in informing Kenyans, Honorable Speaker. Because you remember on the X space, Honorable Speaker, when the President declined to assent to this bill, on the X space, Honorable Speaker, Kenyans were being told, oh, forget about what is being done today. This bill will actually still become law at the lapse of 14 days. And it is good for Kenyans also, Honorable Speaker, and I'm saying this because to thank you for indulging those questions and even the issues raised by the Honorable Otiende Amolo through Honorable Millie, for Kenyans now to be informed that a bill can never become a law or an act of parliament unless and until it is assented to by the President, or at the lapse of 14 days, if the President does not assent to it or send it but does not act, does not do anything. If this bill was sent to the President and he stayed with it for beyond 14 days from the time it is presented to him, then it became law. And Honorable Speaker, these are some of the untruths and falsehoods that were being peddled out there, Honorable Speaker. And because, Honorable Speaker, as we said during the Kamukunji, in a way, just like the President considered that his government had failed Kenyans in terms of being able to communicate, even ourselves as a House, Honorable Speaker, and I said this in the Kamukunji and in our leadership meeting, we have also failed in communicating and letting Kenyans know what actually goes on in this House, Honorable Speaker. I remember many Kenyans at the end of the second reading believed that now that was fait accompli and the bill had come to an end. That is why even on the 25th of June, many Kenyans did not understand that even part of the amendments that were being done were helpful. And Honorable Speaker, it is a lesson for us following the death and eventual interment of this bill, for us as a House probably to bring back the parliamentary open days. Let us bring our young men and women in the country and sit in this House, in the public gallery, and get to understand what is the actual process of lawmaking, and when does a law become a law, and when is it that you can change things, when can't you change things? Because, Honorable Speaker, it's my submission that we have indeed, as a House, failed to a large extent in allowing or letting Kenyans understand the lawmaking process and what goes on in this House. And we have assumed that everybody understands what goes on in this House, Honorable Speaker. And thank you.
Yes, Wanjala. Raphael Wanjala.
Yeah, use this one.
I can't reach. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you for responding to several issues the members have asked you, because these were the questions that were disturbing Kenyans outside there. And Mr. Speaker, this bill has been has really costed some of people who voted yes. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, we don't want to waste time with it. We want it dead like yesterday. Please, can we go ahead and kill it right now? We want it dead.
Yes, Osoro.